Let's make some SIBO approved almond and coconut cookies. This has really kept me held over having a sweet tooth and not being able to eat sweets very much, and they actually turned out really good. So starting out by separating 2 eggs, the yolks from the whites. I saved the yolks for later, and then whipping the 2 egg whites until they formed super stiff peaks. This took 3 to 4 minutes or so. And the 2 egg whites actually filled up this entire cereal bowl, your regular use bowl. So if you're going to do more, I cut the recipe in half. So if you're going to do more, you'll definitely need a bigger bowl. So stiff peaks until you can basically dump it upside down and they don't move. So in a different bowl, melted butter, a little bit of vanilla extract, 1/4 cup of almond flour. I don't use the bleached one, so there are brown specks in mine. And then a 1/3-ish of a cup of unsweetened organic coconut flakes. I mix all of this together really, really well before I add 2 tablespoons or so of honey. You can use maple syrup or whatever sweetener of choice that you have. Using honey is what keeps it kind of SIBO approved for this stage of my diet and treatment. From here, just folding in the egg whites about 1/3 at a time. This is really important to fold it in gently so that you don't break down the egg whites, but you also have to get everything completely incorporated. So this is probably the most difficult part of the entire process, is just really getting everything combined really well while not deflating the egg whites. So 1/3 at a time or so is what I did here. That's what I have found works the best. So that's what I do. Finished mixing that all together. I have the oven preheated already to 350. I think the original recipe that I had seen said 340, but I was making other cookies and stuff for our home the same night, so 350 it was. And I just used my 1 to 2 tablespoon ice cream scoop and just evenly space them out. They don't spread out very far, so you don't have to really worry about the spread on them, but this made about 12 cookies or so, and based on the SIBO requirements for almond flour, how much you can eat at a time, this was basically 2 servings of cookies for me. So in the oven about 12 minutes, and they came out nice and golden brown.